Hi guys, it's Noah Tiger. So Amazon anyways, I'm here to give you guys a movie review, which is called Back to the Future. Back to the Future. I haven't seen this film for quite some time. And this is not really my first time watching it. I think I've seen the second one also too. I think where they go into the future, like like cars flying or something like that, or other different things and stuff like that. I guess all of us really wanted to know: can we go through time? Can we you basically got the future, the present, and the past, or you would say the past, the present, and the future. So, what does the past really actually mean? Well, the past is really actually means is that like whatever that was left behind that you did was in the past and stuff like that. And some people would probably would probably say like you should have done this back in the past. You should have done that. You should have done a lot of different things and stuff like that. Now the president based as for is the other thing was basically like what you really actually do during present time, which me making this video and whatever I said for the past 1 minute or so. Now, what if say like what does the future is? The future. Nobody really doesn't know what the future really is. It's kind of like a unknown thing, like what is really basically going to happen right now, and basically from what I say or what I'm doing or anything like that. So I'm not necessarily like I'm in the future or anything like that, but I'm necessarily like it's like like I don't know what's going to happen. But I'm just basically just speaking out, basically just making this video and stuff like that. I want to say is that I don't think it's not impossible that you could really change things in the past, but there's no way that you really basically even can't or anything like that. One thing I love about this movie, though, the Back to the Future, it goes from the past to the present and into the future, which the first film, which this one in Back to the Future one, where they basically were I can't remember his name. Christopher Lloyd and also Jamie something. I can't remember his name. It's not Jamie Foxx. I know it's not Jamie Foxx. I don't think it's not him. I think it's Michael J. Fox. I think that's his name. I think that's his name. I maybe not thinking right around there. I think so. I mean, the movie. I mean, blew off a lot of expectations, basically going from in the '80s and stuff like that. Basically with this movie and stuff like that. And it just really actually is. So, what is this movie basically really all about? So, um, this movie is basically what it's all about. It's basically really all about where the kid named Marty and stuff like that. He goes to school and stuff like that, and he's helping his professor guy. They calls him Doc, or would say like whatever you want to call him or anything like that and stuff like that. He seems to be knows things about like basically like scientific things and stuff like that that he learns and stuff like that. He's kind of like a crazy kind of guy. I'm not saying very crazy, but I'm saying like he makes inventions that's something that he likes to basically do. But even though back in the past, I do believe he made a car. I think was I can't remember. I'm not really so sure. I'm not really so sure if he did make the car right around 1955 or anything like that. I really don't think so. I can't remember. The Mandalorian is quite a classic car, stuff like that, and it really actually is. I don't know if there's still any more of those basically in our present time or anything like that. I really do not know. That's something I do have a little Hot Wheels car is the Mandalorian, which I do have. Actually, I don't have it with me right now, so in my closet or anything like that. And basically what happened basically in this movie, the professor, he was being attacked by these people. I don't know what they are or anything like that. And they're basically just attacking him for something like for something like with the car or maybe something like that they want for the car or maybe they knew about what the car was basically going to do and stuff like that and stuff and and making a car making a car that can go back into the future or go back into the past. There's just no way in the world, that with that kind of science technology, if we really do have like a time machine or anything like that, just go back to the past or go back to the future and stuff like that. And so on from so on from there on. Even though the professor I wouldn't say he necessarily died in the movie. I don't think he really actually did. I don't think he really did or anything like that. But even though, what's to say, Marty, he wanted to go back into the past and see he could find Doc. But even though when he found Doc, he said like he said, I don't tell me if don't tell me anything. I don't want to know what happens with that. You're some kind of crazy kid. Don't tell me anything. But even though Marty was just basically was just trying to get Doc to help him out to get him back into the future. Not the future. I'm not saying the future. I'm saying like in his timeline and stuff like that. Because I think back then from 1955, that was Doc's timeline also as well too, and Doc was just creating all these different gadgets and stuff like that, and stuff basically that basically what he was just basically just doing, just like basically part of the end of the movie where basically Doc helps Marty to go back into the future so things won't get mixed up and stuff like that. And I want to say is that if there's any other way that somebody can remove things from the past, and I want to say this. I think it's kind of very dangerous that if you were to go take back in the past and then you find something right and you find something that like what may have happened, you can't remove things from in the past. You can't because if you were to remove things from back in the past, you're kind of like removing yourself from existence. That's what it basically seems to me. Because even though Marty was trying to figure out like what was happening, but even though his brother disappeared also well too, and I'm kind of wondering like is his brother really actually dead, or maybe he's still around, or something like that? We really do not even know. I really don't know. Actually, all as well too, and stuff like that. And basically, Marty was just trying to figure out what he's going to do because he has his picture. He saw his brother was disappearing before his eyes, and then basically Marty's mom, which got the hots, what got the hots for Marty. I don't know. That's what's basically in that's basically what it basically feels to me, basically in the future of this film. But I mean, in the movie, that's what I'm trying to say. But in the movie, but I have to say, I mean, I really do love this movie. I really do. It's such a good movie. It really actually is. And it's just stuff. And because like I said, Mario is just trying to get George, which is basically his dad. He's some kind of geek kind of guy or whatever you want to call him or anything like that. And basically, Marty was trying to help George to say, you gotta go out with this girl. You gotta go out with her. You need to because if that word base did not happen, if them two did not really didn't if them two did not really go out on a date or get married, then that means Marty would never exist based in the past or basically born. That means he would never will exist for quite a century or so. I mean, and that's what it basically feels to me and stuff like that. And that's why I'm saying because like I said before, if you were to go back in the past and you remove those things from the past, it's gonna disrupt the timeline, the time like the day that you're born and what you're gonna do is stuff like that and stuff. I mean, like I said before, there's no way that if we do have like a time machine, something like that. I really do like this movie. I really do like this movie. I think Christopher Lloyd is such a great actor. I think he really actually is and stuff. Seeing Michael J. Fox, that's his name, Michael J. Fox. Now I remember his name, and it's really such a good movie, and I really do love it. I think Back to the Future is not really, but it's one of the best movies. Basically, I can't say in the 80s or anything like that. I think it's a really popular movie. It just really just shows those other different things and stuff like that. And I kind of like the science and stuff like that, basically into the movie and stuff like that. And especially just seeing Christopher Lloyd basically also in this movie also as well too. I mean, he's such a great actor. He was also the actor for Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I think other films that he did also as well too. And I'm assuming that he's probably still alive, which I definitely do think he's probably is still alive. But I have to say, but if I want to get rating for it, I have to give it a 10 out of 10. It's a really good movie. I really do love it. I really do like it. It's just such an awesome film, and I just want people just to really just know if you like us before, you've never seen this movie, you need to go watch it right now. It's really, really good, and I've really enjoyed it and stuff like that. And so I'm probably gonna watch the next video. Probably watch the next movie, which is Back to the Future 2, which is based on that. Yes. Now I do want to say also though too. I've heard rumors that people were saying where people were saying they're talking about maybe doing a Back to the Future 4. I say that's impossible. There's no way in the world that's really basically going to happen because just see how old Christopher Lloyd really actually is, and also Jamie Foxx as well too. I would say um, Michael J. Fox. I just don't see that really basically happening unless they've replaced some actors to play in that movie. I hope that really does not happen, but I really hope that that is something I really hope that does not really comes in fruition and stuff like that because I would be totally against if they were to do a fourth movie. If they was gonna do a fourth movie, I probably would check it out, and I probably would check it out, and then I probably will see like what others have to say also as well too when it comes to a film basically like this or anything like that. Because the reason I like to listen to other people's reviews, as if I'm not just like stealing based what to say, is just that it's just basically to me. It's just basically to me that I like to hear other people's opinions and stuff like that. And, I like to put my opinions, basically based in the video that I'm making and stuff like that. So, yeah, like I said before, Back to the Future, like I said before, I give it a 10 out of 10. It's a good movie. I really do love it. And I hope and pray that there's not going to be a fourth film or anything like that. But if it does come fruition, if it does happen, then yes, I probably would check it out. But if it didn't show Michael J. Fox or Christopher Lloyd in the movie, which I think it's impossible for them to really actually do that. I just don't see it really happening. But I could be proven wrong. I could be proven wrong. But yeah, so yeah. Anyways, that's it for this movie review. So anyways, this is Underwex. Anyways, I'll see you guys there. Take care. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe. Please consider subscribing. Please hit the like button, give me a thumbs up, and please hit the notification button as well too, so let me know you guys watching my videos. And please leave your comments below. Anyways, I love you guys. Take care. Hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. God bless. Remember, I love you guys. Please safe and remember, stay blessed. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.